What's up, folk? Hey, look here, man. I gotta say something. I'm communicating with y'all from an undisclosed location, and word got back about I've been saying some things inappropriately about people. I've been calling people out. I've been making fun of people. I've been having fun making jokes at other people's expenses, and they now know who I am and that it's me doing it. So right now, I have to be honest and tell y'all that, honestly and truly, I really don't give a fuck. Here I am. Come and see me in all my glory. Man, look here. I don't top the scales at 250 some odd pounds because I have to do a whole lot of hiding or because I fit behind a doggone tree or under a porch. Who the fuck you think I am? Man, I don't hide. I hide people. I hide bodies. You don't ever have to worry about whether or not if I said something where I can be found or where you can see me to back that shit up. Dude, I don't do that. I don't do that. But some people have a distorted image of who your boy is. Now, first of all, second of all, and third of all, y'all know me. I believe God makes everything possible. I don't believe it, I know it. That's true. I was not sure if there would be any content and dialogue for us to discuss this morning, which it is morning here. And a wonderful morning it is, God praise. Whew. And a wonderful morning it is. So, lo and behold, God blessed me with content to discuss. God gave me material. He gave me material because I don't know what's going to go on. It's going to be a slow Saturday, which is perfectly fine by me. But I like to stay in touch and stay in tune. But if I ain't really got nothing to talk about, I don't want to come over here and just blow smoke up your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just bumping my gums, hotboxing. But lo and behold, he blessed me with a cherry. He put a cherry on it. So dig, let me tell you how it happened. Let me tell you how God gave me content to talk to y'all today. So I already got the disclosure form signed by the lady herself, Yarnette Campbell. Yarnette Campbell, one of our own palmetto sweet flowers. She said, feel free to use my name, Daddy. I said, yes, ma'am. You on, you live. And if you follow Yarnette Campbell at all, simply her posts or just on her Facebook page, she known to drop a good one. You know, she'll post some shit. She mostly be talking about niggas, I don't know why. She always talking about dudes and relationships, and if she ain't got nobody, I'm surprised. But she always be talking that shit. So, anyway, she posted something that I found so funny, I just had to go on and let her know I seen it, I liked it. Keep dropping them jewels. Her post was like, well, I'll paraphrase it. Her post was like, as soon as a bitch get a man, that's all she be talking about. Oh, he this. Oh, no, she said, oh, Chris do this. Chris so silly. Chris bought me this. Chris fun that. Chris this, Chris that. Man, fuck Chris. We laughed together about that. Because I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. When women get a bae or she get a man, that's the first thing come out her mouth. It's like she got the beginning in a sentence with this nigga name. So it's just funny that she made notice and made recollection of that. So I responded back to her as one comedic mind would do to another, feeding into that. Like, hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Man, Chris this, Chris that, Chris here, Chris there. All you can talk about is Chris. Y'all ain't been together but a week. Fuck Chris. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Chris and his red thong on Thursday sneaking behind the damn pole in the closet, undercover ass. And of course, she laughs. And of course, I laugh at the thought of, just picking at these bros for being so enthralled by a relationship that ain't lasted but so far but a week and probably ain't got another week in it. So we found that funny. And this morning, I didn't see any response to the text, but I got a call. The call came from a number I'd never seen before, but it was on Messenger. You know, on Messenger, you can damn near call anybody that you see messages from or you see posts from. So there was a call. Call comes in, and it's like, yeah, pussy this, you know what I'm saying, punk ass did, talking about me, calling me out my name. Who the fuck you think you is, you tightrope walking ass nigga, sundress wearing that nigga? Who you think you talking about? You don't talk about me like that. Nigga, I am Chris. You don't talk about Chris like that. Chris is the man, you know what I'm saying? Chris sell drugs on the corner. Chris shoot people on the weekends for fun. And I'm like, what do I think at the fact that somebody's making a post about the Chris response and then defending the name Chris? I'm thinking Yarnette is so damn good. She got an audio thing responding, saying, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I heard you talking about Chris. So I didn't say anything. I just listened to it because it was just so funny that somebody's defending the shit I said about Chris because she mentioned the Chris. And I was like, so I thought it was a joke. But that's how good God is. God gave me a real one. He gave me a real Chris who really called me on Messenger and was offended that I said, you know, what I said about Chris. I don't know if he said anything back to her or not, but he said something back to me. And I was like, hell yeah, yo, that's awesome. You know, this girl is good. So, what I thought to do, because the name was so different from Chris, I went to look and see, you know, how she got this audio thing to do that. So I went to the profile for this name. Yo, this a real dude. This a real dude who saw his name, got pissed, and went to defend the name Chris. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. Pull my nuts from the left. I said, so Yarnette, do you know somebody named Chris? It took a while before she responded, and then I went to see that, yeah, he did go on there after I posted on her post and said some shit like, what the fuck? Who talking about Chris? Nobody talking about Chris. I'm like, oh shit. So while I'm responding to quicker, now it's time for me to, you know, I gotta take this and run with it. So I goes to where he posted and was like, dude, if Yarnette knows a Chris, or Yarnette knows a bitch that's fucking with a Chris, we were only making an observation of how women are about men that they just start recently dating. So if she's talking about you, I'm not. Ain't nothing. That was it. So then Yarnette responds like, bruh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who this dude is. It caught me off guard. I see him responding. So now, of course, us being diplomats of the Palmetto State, we want to resolve this in not making this man feel like somebody's talking about him, but we first have to inquire, how the fuck you pick your name Chris out of a lineup of Chris's all over America, North America? Tell me how you figure you the Chris. How are you so vain to be just picked as the Chris of all Chris's to be talked about? You know what I'm saying? And here's the kicker. You know what the profile name was of the person who was the offended Chris? Fucking, the profile name was Head Buster #1 fucking Mixed Master Arson. I said, I don't see Chris nowhere in this nigga name. How the fuck you pick your name out of there to be offended? We talked for about another hour. Her and I got closer as a result of him being so detached. I'm like, dude, did the red thong thing I said jar your memory to make you think I was talking about you? Did the coming out of the closet, undercover, sneak around doing blowjobs on Tuesdays reference make note that it was you I was talking about? How did you pick your name out to be offended? He finally responds, I think, after realizing nobody give a shit or know who the hell you talking about, and he say, what's the last name? I say, bitch, you dumb.